Hey, everybody, and welcome back to San Diego Gundam's podcast, where today we're going to be talking about the P-bandai stuff that's been floating around the internet, the Master Grade 1/100 scale Gundam Wing Glory of the Losers expansion set. Now, this has been a very controversial release because we're also getting expansion stuff for Glory of the Losers for stuff that's already P-bandai. So this is supposed to be this is supposed to be a release date for May 2021. So it's coming out this year, and it's retailed at 3,500 yen, or roughly that price point. So on top of buying Gundam model kits for about $80 or $70, you're gonna have to pay an additional $30 or probably $40 in order to get the complete set. So we have with us today Walter, Dustin, and our mystery man Gabe. And thank you so much for joining us today. So what are you guys' thoughts on this new product?
The most expensive $30 you'll ever spend.
True. If only I bought Wing P-bandais.
If only. I mean, you still can. I think they're actually on the P-bandai website for reissue. So
yeah, all of the standard the first generation, not the second generation Gundams, they've all done the reissue of their Glory of the Users expansions. As far as the Deathscythe, the Tallgeese II, and the Nitaku, or I think that's Altron. Those have not.
They call it Nitaku. ENDLESS WALTZ, but this version's called Altron, I think.
Yeah,
which is funny because
they haven't.
Go ahead, Walter.
No, they haven't re-released that one yet. Those ones yet.
Because literally the only one I'd be interested in is the Nitaku version, because I always liked that little wing backpack he had in the original anime with the little kind of stinger laser he had on the back of his
dragon tail.
It had a scorpion kind of feel. I felt like it balanced out Ultron or Shenlong a lot better. So yeah, I feel the same way. I'm actually way more. I know everyone's like, "Oh man, Deathscythe's super cool," and look at that giant sword. And the whole time I'm just like, but Altron, Altron's so cool. It's so uniquely Chinese that I can't not like it.
I have a distinct feeling with this is going to be the first expansion set that they're going to put out, and the next one it'll probably be, or maybe we'll just get a Fugal altogether with the Tallgeese 1 Fugal. Maybe
the Tallgeese,
that'd be pretty sick. I think I might.
We see Dustin shaking his head over there.
I don't like Angel Wings. I know I'm the one guy in the world doesn't like them, but whatever.
Dude, it's okay though. You're gonna like what you like, and that's totally fine, right?
But I mean, so explain to me, because I'm not familiar with Glory of the Losers that much. What is Deathscythe's attachments on the side? I get his double beam sickle, which is more like the Deathscythe Hell. But what are the little side skirts he has that are
so the Buster shield that he had? Those are basically just two of those that are now on his side skirt instead.
Okay.
Yeah, they kind of act the same way. That if you look at them, right, they're very similar to Nitaku's or Altron's dragons. Yeah. So they act somewhat the same way. Yeah. It's just to increase his mid-range capabilities.
Because the Master Grade Deathscythe ENDLESS WALTZ MG has the Buster Shield, right? Is that what it's called?
Yep, it has the Buster Shield. Yes, that's correct.
And it even has the little beam that comes out of it. And I always miss that when on the custom version, because I like when he would shoot it at the enemies and it would drill into them,
Yeah.
Yep. So that's
what these are supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what these are for the Glory of the Users set, or the actual comic that these are part of.
They're just hit based now, huh?
Yep, they're hit based. Yeah. Why do you need that, right? Why do you need your arms if you're just a giant robot already?
Yeah, exactly. I do like the double sickle though. I mean, it's cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
So when I asked Sunny which one she liked, she was like, "I like the Deathscythe." And I was like, "But Nitaku," and she's like, "Oh, that's supposed to be the Chinese Gundam." Nah.
Wow, that instant burn right there.
Yeah, So for me, I don't actually like the double sickle.
Oh no.
Really?
No, because the reason why is because it's at a perpendicular angle instead
Yeah.
of coming out the same like in the anime.
Yeah, where they would
And I-
it would like kind of chain off and then come out normal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. True.
So yeah,
So, like-
that's a specific to the Hell TV version.
So for me, this kind of looks like I guess it's more practical technically because you have a longer reach, right?
Yeah.
But then it just looks weird and kind of clunky as a figure to put on your shelf.
Yeah, now that I look at it more, you're right. It is kind of weird looking the way the heads are positioned.
Yeah. So if you have it in the first picture that they present, with
Yeah.
everything kind of flared out, it looks kind of cool. But then
It
the
looks cool
second picture, I don't like it at all.
The stationary position is kind of boring and weird looking, but you're right. The dynamic shot is more. It looks cool, for the lack of a better word. This looks cool.
Yeah, it looks honestly phenomenal. And I need to choose my words very carefully because apparently there's someone who explicitly downvoted our video because I said I didn't.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Deathscythe.
Yeah, we
Wait,
got
it's
one.
hilarious.
We got
No,
one person that
no,
downvoted us.
No, Steven, don't pander to that.
He even
Don't
made
pander
it
to that.
known that like
This
that's
is-
the only reason why he's downloading the video. It's just because I said I didn't like Deathscythe. I just think it's hilarious. So
These
Well,
are
what
your
are those-
opinions.
I wonder if it was JR because that's like his favorite Gundam ever.
Oh.
That
So the person who we're literally calling out, we send you much love. Please put comments like that out there because I think it helps to show that there's a lot of people out there that like different types of things.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
for example, Dustin, he's a bro, right? And we love him to death, but he doesn't like wings on Wing Zero Custom, and
Nope.
that's totally fine. And Wing
Angel
Zero
Wing
Custom,
specifically.
And he's a heathen.
it's arguably the most popular Gundam of the United
Mhm.
States. But you know what? It doesn't matter because everybody has their own, likes and dislikes in the Gundam community, and we're
Yeah.
gonna welcome every single one of you guys.
Yep.
And gals.
Yep.
But
I
yeah,
will say the Endless Waltz Verka of Wing Zero, I kind of do want to get that, but that's a different topic.
Yeah.
the Verka, you really want to get that?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, you can just rip the wings off.
I could just rip the wings off. I have the other Master Grade. I guess put those wings on the back of it.
You could, yeah.
You could. I'm sure it would look actually really good too,
Yeah.
and it would be much more stable and have better, panel lining detail.
Yeah. But then the Buster rifles can't fold up into the wings like on the Verka, but
Burkott, yeah.
You don't have to worry about that.
It-
I mean, you could just
it-
use that same Buster rifle.
yeah. But anyways, back to the thing we're talking about.
Oh no,
Back to the facts.
So,
So,
what does everyone think about the Trace's sword? That's really all that Kit's getting is a sword.
I mean, it just makes it.
a sword.
Yeah, it just makes it more Trays, doesn't it? Like Tallgeese II
Yeah.
is just now literally Trays' default suit by default.
I will say this: the addition of the sword isn't as complicated as finding a Tallgeese II. At least in the States.
True statement.
that's actually really true. You know what?
Japan's probably not really a problem to find it, but in the States, finding a Tallgeese
No,
II,
it's not.
even one that's not the what's it called, the special coding version, is kind of a challenge.
You know what
Yeah,
I really don't understand though? I don't understand why people like the Tallgeese II. I really don't. Because you don't see a lot of Trays merchandise. You don't see people talking about Trays. But for some reason, the Tallgeese II specifically, a lot of people really like it. And I
I'm
think
wondering
it's
if
just
it's-
because of the blue color.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's just
Yeah.
because the coloring.
Yeah.
If you don't mind,
It's
can I tell a
different than
story?
one that, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, go ahead, Walter. I'll
No,
start with
I
you.
was just gonna say, I think it's because the Tallgeese itself is one of the most popular kits in Wing, and everyone just
true.
likes that line. But
it is, but it's the Tallgeese, right? Like just the tall. Like if you were to rank like popularity, I'd say Tallgeese 1 and 3 are like basically the same.
Mhm.
And then I feel like 2 is actually like it's like if you say notable Gundams or like notable suits from Gundam, Tallgeese 2 I feel like is really at the bottom of the list, like really far down there. But for some reason, a lot of people want to get this model kit.
Because
And
it's a
I
hard
think
it's a hard to get kit.
I say maybe
Yeah.
it's just the fact that it's a hard to get kit. People want it more because it's hard to get. It's like so. It's
Yeah.
just supply and demand, right? At
right.
this point,
Pretty much.
That or to just complete the set. Like they have 1, they have
True.
3. You need to get 2 to finish the line. But Gabe,
Yeah.
you had a
Yeah.
story that you wanted to share.
Yeah. So, ironically, one of the very first kits that Gundam kit, model kits that I ever got was from a swap meet, and it was of the Tallgeese II. You know,
Oh.
those old no grade 1144s
Right.
with the PC hands and everything. And I'll admit, like that was like the very first thing of the Tallgeese that I ever got, and it said Tallgeese II. I'm like, oh, so that means there has to be a Tallgeese 1. And
Mhm.
when Wing finally got to its zenith, and the Tallgeese 1 kits came out, and I saw it for the first time, I'm like, that looks ugly as shit. Because my first exposure to the Tallgeese was with the Tallgeese 2, and it looks so good. The blue and white paint scheme, the Gundam style head, and like the
plume.
and the frill. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, this is like a really cool looking robot. I'm like, if this is what Gundam has, I'm all in. And then when I saw the Tallgeese, I'm like, why does it look so plain? So I guess it does ring true that the Tallgeese 2 does have like a certain allure to it that just draws people. And I guess that in turn, kind of led to its popularity, and why it's so hard to
Or
find now these days.
desire, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
and I'm one of those people who need to have all 3.
Mm,
So
you're a
I do
completionist.
have all 3. I do have all 3 Tallgeeses in master grade form, and I'm just waiting on Tallgeese 2 in real grade.
Oh,
Then I'll complete the trifecta.
I thought
I wish
Stanley
you
had
would have told me
some-
that, Gabe. I wish you would have told me that. I would have ordered you one. I didn't know you didn't have 2. Oh wait, no. You do. You have one coming to you. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
see,
do.
I knew it was something like that. That Walter had.
I did order you one. You have a real
Yeah.
Gay Tallgeese 2 coming to you. That's right.
It's stuck in San Francisco right now.
Really?
Damn.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Dustin?
Probably. I did
Road
send him a
trip?
lot of stuff.
He said road trip.
Road trip. Let's head up
But
to
yeah.
Oregon.
So they are calling it a heat saber. I don't know. I thought it looks more like a lance to me.
It's a sword. Yeah, it's very sword like. Because it's the lance I think is designated really for the flugel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
It's
can
kind
see
of
where
a
you're going.
one sword though.
It looks like it looks like it's a two-handed sword or maybe like a one-handed lance, almost. But it
It's
doesn't
like a
have
bust.
it doesn't have the normal lance cone shape to it.
Yeah.
Almost
So
looks like a bludgeoning sword more than a cutting sword.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I don't
it
really
does.
see like it does. Okay, it is kind of thin. All right, I'm looking at different pictures of different angles.
yeah. So I don't know. For me, I personally think that everything else in this set is way more exciting than the sword.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
think the sword was an
Mhm.
afterthought. Honestly, I really think it was just an afterthought. Let's throw this one in here.
Yeah, they needed to justify the 3,500 yen price point, and so they're like, you know what, we can throw a sword in. That's like $5.
Yeah.
So, but like, I feel like everything else just like it adds so much to the other suits, but the sword like doesn't at
Yeah.
all, in my
Yeah.
opinion,
But
which
I'd
is
have
really
to go back and
fascinating.
It's
I'd
almost
have to
it's
go
almost
back
like
and
an
look at it.
afterthought, really.
Yeah, like it's
Like, they
fascinating
thought-
to me because people are like really clamoring over the sword. There are at least like 2 or 3
Yeah.
people in the group who are just like, all I want is the sword. I'm like, really? Really?
You could
That's
probably
all?
Yeah, I
you
would
could
rather
probably
get the
make something out of a builder's
Yeah.
kit for that.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you
It's
might
like
be able
the-
to talk with them, Dustin, and say like, "Hey, I'll buy the set. You can buy the sword.
Nah,
just
because
want the Nataku parts.
I don't have the P-bandai Nataku, so
I was gonna say go PS5 on the sword.
scalper prices.
It's like, you want the sword? $50.
Hey,
I think it's
Even if
still
we
open
sold it
for
for
orders.
$15, dude, like
you're making a profit, yeah.
yeah.
You're making a profit. It's like,
Dude.
you want it, I have it. So
Straight
it's up to you.
profit.
Your call.
What do you guys think will be the next series of expansions that they'll release
For
I mean-
Wing specifically?
for Wings? Yeah, for Wing stuff.
Because
How
I mean, the
it-
rest of the stuff is already done for like Heavy Arms and
Yeah.
Sandrock.
They've already released the Liao
Eikō
unit
and the
for the Liao unit's out, the Armadillo and the however
They
Yeah,
have
but
like the Rosal.
the Rosal unit.
But aren't
Yeah.
those based off of the EW kits, not the P-bandai kits?
They are
But they're
They-
part of the Glory of the Losers manga. And
Yeah, but-
so they are based off
they-
of the Endless Waltz kits, but those Endless Waltz kits are also
Yeah,
Glory
but
of the Losers.
like these Endless Waltz kits are movie kits. These are what they look like in the movie.
so the Deathscythe Hell was a regular release.
Yes.
The Altron was a P-bandai release.
Yes, and there's a P-bandai of the Endless Waltz movie Heavy Arms too, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. With the clown mask.
And
the clown mask.
Sandrock. So
Okay.
so the movie releases of those three, Sandrock, Altron, and Heavy Arms were all P-bandai. The only one that was
Yes.
the only one that was regular was the Deathscythe Hell.
Was Deathscythe and
Yeah.
Wing Custom, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So all of the first generation non-movies have been that are Gloria losers are all P-bandai as well.
With
First
like
generation
the
Gundam.
extra, with the extra parts. Because
Yes.
like doesn't the Shinlong, they call them Shinlong, don't they? Instead of Nataku?
Yeah, so
in that
I'm
version?
looking at it right. Yeah, it's the Shinlong Gundam Endless
And he's the
Waltz
white-
Liao unit.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
the white, blue, red color scheme, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Are the expansion kits or expansion packs, are they only to enhance the Endless Waltz movie kits? Or are they
No,
Yeah, these ones
they're
are only
to
for the movie
create-
kits.
Yeah.
They're to create their forms in Glory of the Losers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're not the same kits as the ones that came out already though. The EW kits.
Yes, they are. They're the same kits.
No, they are. So you're talking about like the movie forms and
No. So, hang on, I'll be right back.
Sure, yeah. No. All right. Let's get to the bottom of this.
If you want, I can grab my P-bandai kits of them right now too. They're still in box.
So I think the major source of confusion is that the Endless Waltz, for everybody who's watching this video, Endless Waltz was created in like 2000 or like whatever. And after the popularity of Endless Waltz, they then went and created Glory of the Losers, which is basically supposed to be the TV version of Gundam Wing, just in the style of Endless Waltz. So when you buy these kits, they'll say sometimes Endless Waltz, Glory of the Losers, because they're canonically the same.
it's
All right.
basically just to get some like continuity into
Mhm.
this
Right.
whole situation.
So what I'm saying is this kit has the additional parts for Nataku. The
Yes.
green Nataku that we
Yes.
saw in Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So there's also this form of Nataku,
That-
right?
Yes, that's
The
the
Shenlong.
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 With this,
Yes,
but
Uh-huh.
they on the box they could have the Endless Waltz tag on this Gundam's box, right?
correct. Yes.
And this has a P-bandai version that has extra weapons also.
The
Correct.
The Liao Liao.
The Liao
And
unit.
then
Yeah.
the same thing for this Heavy Arms, right?
Correct.
Yes.
He has the heavy
Eikō
weapon
unit.
tag. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
That's all. It's all Glory of the. It's Endless Waltz, Glory of the Losers. That's what.
but it's
It's
for
that line.
those specific formats of those specific kits, right? So what
Correct,
I'm
yes.
saying is the next set going to be based off the Endless Waltz movie kits like these ones are? Because this is the Endless Waltz Nataku and the Endless Waltz Deathscythe Hell, right?
I
So
feel
the
like
Endless Waltz Heavy
The-
Arms and Endless Waltz Sandrock, which are different color schemes in these other kits.
The
It's
way I like to
possible.
think about it is it's just like the TV version. You know how Deathscythe and Shenlong were upgraded to Deathscythe Hell and Otaku.
Yes.
This is basically just that. These add-on parts are basically just turning the Endless Waltz inspired TV versions of those suits into those specific units.
Yeah.
Correct.
At least
So,
that's the way I can get it.
Like
So-
the story for Endless Waltz is supposed to be like after the final battle with Peace Million and
Yes.
Libra. And
Yes.
like I think in the manga it's something like Nataku and Deathscythe Hell lost these parts. So these add-on parts, the reason why we don't see them in Endless Waltz, the movie, is because they lost these parts somehow. Like they got destroyed, chopped off, something like that. And so when they were repaired then and utilized for either being sent into the disposal block, then they didn't have these extra parts. So when they recovered them just for that battle with Marimea's army, then they didn't have all these
They
extra
didn't have them. Yeah.
So
Yep.
okay, so then my other question would be for the Heavy Arms Custom, the blue version, right, from the movie.
Right.
Yep.
Does the is it called Eilgo? IGEL?
Yeah.
Eikō.
Though that
Does
that's
the
specific.
Eikō equipment go on? Can it be attached to that mobile suit also?
That's a good question.
If you're
Because
looking at
they're
it from a
kind of the
canonical
same
perspective,
build.
yeah, if you're
I'm not
looking
talking
at it
about
from a
canonical. I'm looking at
cano-
will the plastic models fit together out of the box without having to customize your kit? Is what I'm asking.
So just the expansion stuff that comes with the heavy arms, yes, it will fit on the
Okay.
because there's nothing that really changed with the
because
blue
the
units.
shoulders, the shoulders are the same with the little hook things here.
Mhm.
Right. So that'd be really cool though. If you get like two of those heavy arms Eagle kits, and then you put one on the regular heavy arms and put another one a heavy
Pretty
arms.
much the red heavy arms and the blue heavy arms.
Yeah. So you could do that if you want.
Yeah.
It looks super cool.
Okay.
And I'd love to see it on the San Diego Gunpla page. If somebody wants to post that all up there. But,
So in the story, Deathscythe and Otaku get these upgrades like they did in the anime, right? In the original anime. And then in the EW versions, they get them in Glorious as the Losers. The other kits shouldn't get anything then, right? Because they didn't get any big upgrades in the show either. Besides Heavy Arms Double Gatling Gun and Sandrock's Uzi, right?
Correct. However, I have not finished Glory of the Losers yet. So I don't know what other changes that they might make. So let me see here. To the best of my ability or to the best of my recollection, we're done. Like there shouldn't be any more expansion packs as far as I know. Because everything that I've seen in Glory of the Losers has been created, and the only thing they have not made yet are things like Master Grade Leo, 1/100 scale Leo, all the Oz suits, all of the was it like the Virgos and the White Fang stuff.
Ooh,
like
a Master Grade Faye and Mercury. I'd buy that.
Faye and Mercurius, yeah, that'd be
Well,
super.
they just did the high grades, so we may possibly get Master Grades.
Yeah, get ready for P-bandai, Mercurius, and Faye 8.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna hate myself.
Are you gonna buy them, Steven, if they come out Master Grade?
No, man, we got that timer to work with. October 21st. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
The sun is here, and so I'm gonna explain this to Sunny. So what we're planning on doing is make a little counter to see how long I can go without buying a model kit. Last time I bought one was October 21st, 2020.
It's gonna be like that countdown timer in Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll tell you what,
every time I go to everywhere.
Yeah. Every time I go to
Gunzo all over me, guys.
With Steven is always like, "Hey Dustin, I think you need that. You should buy that thing right there. Just buy it. Just buy it, Dustin." He is a pusher. He pushes you into buying things you don't really need.
I don't know if you guys know. That's how he satisfies his.
Yeah.
I think we went over this on another podcast.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was the case.
Yeah. All right, cool.
This is
But
this is actually a good chance to talk about our partners, Stephen.
yes. So but
Ooh,
I think
partners.
for our final thoughts, with the model kits, I think that they're super great.
Mhm.
And if you're looking to get some, we actually have a new partner with us, and Sunny's eating some
Sorry.
stuff. But before that, we would love for everybody to engage with us on social media. We have Facebook, Discord, Twitter, Spotify, and now our podcasts are on Anchor. So please check us out.
Ooh, Anchor.
Our video today was brought to you by our new partner, Gunzo. So they're actually located in Old Town San Diego on Harvey Street. So please go and check us out there. They have amazing customer service. They're super friendly, and they have a great staff who's able to help you with all your Gunpla and Japanese novelty needs.
Mhm.
And find a link to their website down below in the description. So, but yeah, a big thank you to everybody, or we're going to probably end this video here. Big thank you to everyone behind the scenes. Our production staff, Walter, who handles all the recording software and logistics, Megumi, who's handling all of our, our social media stuff, and is also our editor for our videos. And thank you to our guests, Dustin and Gabe, for this week. Your operations and all that good stuff was directed by yours truly. Thank you so much for everybody who's tuning in. We hope that you all are staying safe. Take care of yourself and each other, and we'll see everybody next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.